Love Tones. Check us out as we combine our hit music with a love story. Live with Candy. It's Love Tones. Call in and participate at 326-0271 on Globe 29.5 FM.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Refugee Camp presents
For all relationships, for regrets, for disagreements, for breaking up and making up, for all those out there jonesing for love. It's Love Jones, right here, right now, on Global 99.5. That's what it is. Good morning. Good morning. I can't take it today. What happened?
It's better if they get it off.
Just keep the finger to yourself. I know your people who's wear yellow, you'll get carried away. Please and thanks.
Wow. I just got that one. Yeah. I like
that. You take off your headphones.
20 points for Candy. 20 points.
Listen, it's Wednesday. Y'all know the petty buses run twice a day today. Here we go. Let us start. Morning, y'all. Boy, y'all see me, they got started.
I have the. I'm sorry. When you say you keep making this step,
Like 20 points.
Woo! Yeah, boy, come on. I score right off the gate. Man, listen, it's Love Jones. We're going 99.5 Wednesday and Petty Boss on full alert. Bus full. I ain't even stopping. I pressing full gas.
Full of gas.
You want speed?
Yeah.
That's what's up today.
Just trouble.
Yeah. 431-8497-812-1787 is your text lines. Of course, you can WhatsApp as well. Make sure that you become a friend. We are getting so many different friends from Manhattan, from Maryland, from Michigan. We're getting a lot of different friends that are adding on each and every day and saying that they're enjoying the videos and the conversations that we're having.
Oh, for real?
And they're glad that, people are actually going there and they're talking about stuff that ails us in relationships and doing so candidly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm loving on that. So continue to go ahead and like us and become a friend on Love Jones's page.
And what you need to do is you need to have some of them right in and give you the situations to deal with.
Yeah. But
their situations can be situations.
Why?
You forget the one that wrote in when he said he was like a barbecuer and he wanted to put his wife on a skewer.
That was
not through. He didn't want to put the skewer through her, but he wanted to put her
like the pig.
And he wanted to put barbecue sauce. She didn't even mind that. Her problem was when the sauce gone on her white rug.
Yeah, that was very
I remember.
That was an American.
And then we got a piece of top and put
it. I didn't say what the problem was. Yeah.
Get saucy.
Too much sauce. That's what happened. He used too much sauce. Very cool Candy at Yahoo, as well as Love Jones Crew at Gmail. Today's pet peeve day.
Mm-hmm.
We just going ham today. Anything that you've got an issue with, any problems that you've got, whether it is with stuff that's out there that women and men are doing, relationships, things that you've seen on the television that give that misconstrue the ideals of relationships, whatever it is, we want you to just go ahead and shoot it out there. And start with one that developed in Chatter just a couple of minutes ago. And yeah, look at you. Where was I? Back there for a second. All right, so we'll call him Brother H. That's Brother H. I know the last name.
I know who it is, but I probably
know them water. There's cost problem.
Yeah.
You fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
All right. So I can say Frenchie. That's what D calls her. Frenchie posted in group this picture of a man saying, he had his head in his hands, and he was saying, "Man, wow, I broke. I feel bad about that kind of sort of thing." And she was like, "Hey, I ain't trying to go after you for your money. I love you." So then her caption was, yeah, I know you're saying that. And if something happens within the relationship, to change the financial landscape of things, then obviously you're expected to stay with your man, stand by your man. That's fine, but ain't no chick trying to date no broke man. So of course that yielded a debate. And anytime you say money, Brother H,
money.
yeah, he springs from, if he in Mount Everest, if he in the hot tingulars of the Tibetan, wherever he at.
Once he hear that word,
you rang. Yeah, he'll spring from wherever he's at. And so, my thing was, he was talking about how people or men foolishly spend money as far as women are concerned. He said he's often, ridiculed for being frugal or cheap. But his thing is, he's not going to spend $300+ on birthdays, Valentine's Day, romance, none of that kind of stuff. He said he had a homie that broke up with a chick because she didn't want to drive. And she lived near on the other side of the island. So it's like, idiot, so you only want me to use my gas. Yeah, we can have to. Yeah, so we can separate.
Oh, no,
yeah.
I was doing that.
So that his thing was, he ain't trying to spend no $1,000 for a really nice watch for you, as an anniversary gift or none of that stuff. Maybe 100, 150. And that was his thing. And a lot of the ladies' response was, it's not necessarily about spending $4,000 on a watch or whatever else like that. If you can't afford it, they're going to understand that. And my thing is, I agree with that, but at the same token, there are a lot of women that won't understand that.
I'm gonna say the women are not in the chat group. They special, so they can't judge the others on them. Y'all stop that.
No, but I said that there are women that won't understand, but those women, that's y'all fault, not necessarily y'all, but that's the men. Listen, when a woman is about that money, from y'all dating what she into. She can't hide that. You can't take her to no restaurant where the plates are only $20, $25. No, she ain't gonna be into that. That could be problematic.
That's what the appetizers cost.
Yeah,
buddy, listen to me.
Per shrimp is $20. That's what she into.
I never been to those restaurants.
But you know that from jump, and then you complaining about how the stress is. It's too much to maintain this. But you knew what she was after. She was digging for gold, platinum. And if she strikes silver, she'll take that too. Yeah. But you knew that from jump. So I don't want to hear all this.
No, hold on. No.
It's just like women that complain about all he want is sex. You knew that, right? He didn't hide that. He was asking you when y'all first went out. So what under this skirt, man? What's happening?
That's not the same thing.
What you mean?
It ain't the same thing.
How it ain't the same? If he make it clear that he about them drawers from Jump Street, don't complain. Don't complain when he continuously about them drawers. You knew that's what he was about from Jump. So why you complaining?
All of us about that, man.
Yeah, but you see, but y'all will commit to the process.
No, it's a choice. Y'all won't be gold diggers.
What?
Yes.
So it's not a choice to be about drawers?
No, that's nature.
No, that's
break that up. So it ain't natural for women. Y'all always saying it's natural that women like things and money. So
hold on, like a thing.
No.
Hold on. Let me finish.
I care about what y'all saying.
Like a things. Hold on. Oh, I got this one, Mike.
He has said that on numerous occasions.
Liking things and money is fine, but liking things and money or things that you cannot afford is a problem.
That's just like some of them drawers you like. You can't afford them.
Then I won't have them drawers.
I like that. That's what I'm saying. If she like Versace drawers and you can only buy the ones out of Kmart and Walmart, that's not the one for you.
And that's not the one I'm
not saying that it's right, but what I'm saying is if you know what this person is about and you commit to the process of dealing with them, shut up when they now ask you, I've shown you what I'm about. Why didn't you believe me?
Listen to me.
You really think they've shown what they're about?
Most of them aren't.
A lot of people are just shallow. I've come to find out that unfortunately some people just ain't about
you hear the slogan now, Honda for olds. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, right. Honda's for
what was funny about that?
Let me finish though. So right now, believe me, a lot of I would candy. Don't get because a lot of girls up there probably
no.
So they can be in the feelings for that. But watch this. You have a lot of fellas, right? A lot of police officers, hotel workers, customs officers, government workers, young guys. Why you think why you think they ride in these pretty nice Hondas with brake rims and sets?
Yeah, tell me, because it's gonna lead into my point. Go ahead.
Because they only try to get, like you say, them drawers. And if you can hold on, if you can let me get your drawers so you could drive in my car, not so you could drive my car, so I could give you a ride from point A to point B, and I could get your drawers off of that, then that's what I can do. That means just my woman. That means I gotta give you nothing. They ain't giving them nothing.
Yeah, but you just said my only requirement, not mine, by the way.
I try to figure what for
Let me
what for people who drive Blazers.
Blazers.
Let me look up in my
Yeah.
economic book.
That's what I drive.
Because the girl also
It ain't
said
happened for us yet. So
she said that you could
Is it coming?
actually Blazers.
Yeah,
Blazers for itches?
Air Blazer.
Blazer.
Trailblazers for thoughts.
For what?
Thoughts.
I know if they
What you saying?
No.
they ain't making no sense.
No. Michael, like, what you saying?
What you saying? 'Cause they ain't making no sense. Yeah, they ain't making no sense. The thing about it is, like I said, regardless of whatever, you get what it is that you sell yourself for. And if your sex or your body or your intimacy is only worth a ride in a Honda with rims, then I'm sorry for you. If that's the value that you put on yourself, then that's you. You can't blame the dude that's driving. You can't blame the dude that's taking what you're giving, because you gave it. And you gave it at such a little price tag. Now, I'm not saying that you're supposed to have a price tag, so to speak, but I'm saying if that's all you see yourself as worth, then what is he supposed to see you as worth? You know, women are complaining all the time about men don't value us, men don't care, men only see us as this. Why? Why? And even if they see this bunch that way, what makes it so that you have to be like every other? So who's supposed to change you if you don't change you? Who's supposed to be different if you don't say, I'm not going to be one of those, no matter where I live, no matter who I've grown up around, that ain't me. So if they approach me in that way, it doesn't necessarily mean, hey, you have to answer or you got to be like everybody else. That's my pet peeve. People that are these days complaining about things that they continuously buy into, that they refuse to change, but every day they're itching about it.
Yeah,
You only want your sex. Men only want. Are you giving it? Yeah, but shut up.
I would do. Because that's
Shut
everything
up.
we do. That's every day.
These women right here, all they want, they only want it is that working. They only want money.
But when you meet someone like me,
But you in your pocket and
But
you're
hold on,
giving.
but then hold on. But then if you meet someone like Brother H, who ain't on that run, because my boy,
Well, I know
listen
who
to me,
can survive. Right?
my dog ain't on that run. He ain't in.
Hey, you know what you're gonna?
You want what?
You want what?
He in.
Today's my boy.
Solomon?
What happened,
That's
boy?
Solomon? Super Value, you don't have that.
Solomon, you mean the place on?
I could. Oh, you needed directions.
Yeah.
Let me shoot you that Google Maps. Still.
Listen to me. Why I say my dog avoid, My dog serious.
But I think there should be balance. I'm sure if you're on that even keel of
Hey, man.
things just yet.
Okay. You want McCarthy's? And Terry
So
made.
how much of that I call on that?
My boy, I did look at let's get a kid and cream and a gallon of milk. I mean a gallon of water.
Put some
Put
sugar in it.
that.
Sugar, yeah. Oh,
You good to go.
All come from cow?
I want some bubbly. I want some bubbly. While you drink your Kool-Aid, the boy in the bubbles like,
Come on, ain't come back. Hey, you do it. They making me say this. They making me say this. What up?
yo, I telling you, act like you don't know.
But like
There has to be balance.
I understand and respect a lot of his principles, especially when it comes to
I appreciate the
his-
long term.
yeah, his long-term
He's trying
goals,
to have a long term
but-
goal.
and I think the reason why his mindset is the way it is maybe he tried to get the way before and realized that it was a lot of loss in it.
You just on the run.
No, but
man.
he said.
No, I'm saying
I remember
now.
the conversation we had before. He said, "Listen, I used to be. And see,
Right.
this is what leads me into the fact that we've gone completely off balance, though, where he says, I was down that road. I used to be a romantic. I used to be that kind. And I kind of got shafted. And so now I'm not allowing my emotions to
control
override
me
my
anymore.
other sensibilities. And I can understand that. I think we've all been in situations where you're like, F love.
Yeah.
I ain't on that run no more. Been there, done that. And I'm not trying to go there again. I think a lot of us have. But what's the likelihood of that standing? You're going to meet someone.
With us?
Yeah,
Or
he
with-
not no. He does.
So,
I put
like-
him over.
He on that run.
You remember when we talked about the spin?
Mhm.
You know, not that.
Here's the spin. There he is. Way. You might be able to see it. Way.
Yeah, open the door.
Yeah.
Hey. Over there. Over there. He's way over there. He's- yeah.
He just on that run.
And that, and especially for someone his age, you know, looking at the way that things have been going in society in general, I understand and respect it fully.
Mhm.
But for him, he needs a woman that has that same mentality,
Agreed.
who is just as driven, who is just as focused, who is just as frugal as he is, who is going to say, you know what? Yeah. Who's going to say, you know what? Let's do it.
It's just as frugal.
Yeah.
Don't make it
Because no, you have a lot of.
Don't make it so mad. Like, you know, I think I skip lunch.
How much for
3
that?
meals a day? No, boy.
No, boy.
No, boy. One
No,
and a
man.
half, boy.
He's like the female with the. You know what that comes out to? 7.
Don't forget that.
Oh shit. That I'm not gonna be a problem. Yeah, no.
You know lunch a day.
Yeah, no. Never mind.
Look at
You
breakfast,
damn
you
sure you get nothing.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
save some of that.
Yeah, so you know that's my
Save some of that breakfast.
that's my peeve of the day. You know, people where there are, you know, that those issues and they come up repetitively, and instead of working towards being a part of the change, they're just happy with sitting in, you know, that constant sense of being a part of the problem. I just can't have respect for that, and that's my pet peeve of today. And it goes for women and it goes for men as well. You know, women are saying, oh, I want a man with working, and I don't want just a man that's working too. And I'm not downgrading any particular bit of employment, because I think honest employment is something to be respected.
Yep.
But you know, they don't want a dude that's working, say, to the gas station. They don't want a guy that's working to the food store. They don't want Joe, but nonetheless, you know, they're working a cashier position or they're waitressing or they're doing something. And a lot of people are just in tandem. They're kind of towards other things. You know what I'm saying? Some people are trying to go to school, or at the end of the day, at least they're working.
Watch this. I have a friend. He is a street sweeper.
Yeah.
And I was talking to him one day, and I was like, "Wait, so where you live now?" He's like, "Oh, well, my house is such, such, such." I said, "What, you?" He said, "No, I didn't buy that like 7 years ago." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, he got some deals, but if you see him, literally,
Yeah.
if you see this boy, you
You'd
will
say he don't have two pennies to rub together. But
You will
sometimes it's
never
not
think
about
that.
what it is you're doing. It's what your
Your
mindset
mindset
is. It's your mentality.
And a lot of-
It's about
And
working
that's why you
towards
gotta give it
something
up to
else.
Brother H. You know,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta.
You know,
probably
people-
have, you know, far
I can ride on him because that's my
he probably
dog.
want a Lamborghini or something. You know?
Right.
No, he said, "What Lambo? What? You'll ride a Lambo, but nobody, you know, the run a station, what something that's affordable, that works well with gas, has good mileage." He's a sensible young man, and for his age, I have to say that I applaud it, but I have to say that some of the views, in my opinion, and it's only my opinion, as far as love and what women are about, are more than a bit flawed. And I think they have been marred by his previous experiences. And I think a lot of people can say the same, that you know, their views may be a bit flawed because of the hurts that they've been through, or certain things with
Definitely.
the relationships. So I think we've all gone there. But you know, I can definitely appreciate the fact that he is
Special.
yes.
But here's the thing.
And he speaks
here's the
on
thing
it.
for me. I mean, I understand that. To me, it just the question that comes to my mind is, for instance, though.
What have you experienced?
Now, when I say what you experienced, and not regards to love, I'm talking about your life.
Life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like life is about experiences. I mean, why spend all that money in the bank if you don't get to do anything with it? You know what I'm saying? Travel. And I'm not saying he doesn't do it. But I'm saying live a little.
That's why I said it has to be
I
balanced.
think for him, it's
you gotta
about
live a little.
he probably will, but
Will.
he probably will, but he will
No, man.
do so
But
at
who's-
the point where he
Are
feels
you
he
promised
is.
that you're gonna live tomorrow?
That's, I was just gonna
Hold
say
on,
there's a
hold
lot
on.
of people
I agree with
that they said yesterday, I will do it today. And
They didn't live to see the day.
no.
I agree with that, but all of us. I mean,
I think that's the problem. Is we think so
think
much
about the
into the future
future
instead of living now.
For the
you know what I'm
moment.
saying? And that's all we have is now. So why save up all that money? Like I said, I'm not saying that he doesn't live. I'm pretty sure.
And it
he
doesn't have to be
himself.
specified towards him. There's
Right.
a lot of people
Right.
with a shared
Like
with the shared thing.
I mean, I travel a lot. I'm exhausted from it before though. But if I know I go on a vacation where I don't have to go to meetings and all that stuff,
you going,
I enjoy.
going harm.
Yeah.
When was the last time
That's the
a
thing.
lot of people could actually say that?
I can't tell you the last time I like.
Even people that just go from
Vacation.
right here to Lauderdale or whatever, they just do it because they go to shop at Walmart. They go
Not
to
on
go get the
vacation.
stuff at the house. That's not vacation.
It's not on vacation.
They don't do the beach or they don't lay by the pool. They
You
don't
go to,
relax
you know what we go
themselves.
for now? We go to eat.
Yeah, you see these things on TV like
We go to eat.
Fridays,
No,
this and
seriously,
that,
we
and the
go
next.
to experience different restaurants, and we put one
But
day in
listen to
shop. We put one day into shopping.
And then the rest
The
is
rest is just enjoying ourselves.
But I can tell you,
Like my
me-
family, we love rides, so we go to Disney
Disneyland
every
style.
year, Universal every year, and we go on the rides.
so is
That's
that
it.
your pet peeve? People that aren't actually living their lives?
Not so much a pet peeve, but I mean, it's just that I think that's one of the biggest regrets that you have.
Ronnie Butler. Remember the thing with Ronnie Butler? That
Yeah.
When Ronnie said that he had a bunch of women in his youth as he was doing his musical and whatnot over his musical career. He had a bunch of different women. He said now at 80 plus years old, he is alone and he regrets the amount of women that he ran through, so to speak, because it took away the opportunity for him to actually build
Experience
something with
something
someone
worthwhile.
matters.
And now that
He's in his age, he's like, he regrets it because he's alone.
and now he would have had someone that
To
he's
grow with, to
tailored
laugh
a
with, and
life
talk,
with,
right?
that he can share those experiences that
The
that
past
he has lived,
experiences
those
and
past
everything.
experiences, and now they can talk about kind of growing old together.
Older.
And
That's right. Shout out to Mr. Butler.
yeah. Ronnie said, "Boy, if I could have." When I interviewed Ronnie, said, "If I had still had my legs about me, girl."
What Kim is
Yeah.
They did an interview with him about the song with him and Cowboy and they don't do the agent number number.
Yeah.
Ronnie said, yeah, don't worry about that. That's just a song.
Yeah. I tell you, I interviewed him, and the thing about it is, regardless of all the snow on the chimney, he has such a youthful spirit about him. Like I said, he said, "Girl, I like little meat." I said, "Man, Ronnie, what I can do with you is what I'll do with you, girl." I said, "Boy, if you don't push this with your head behind this microphone and stop talking foolishness." But he has such a zest for life, and so I could understand. But I could only imagine how much more that would have been multiplied if he had someone that had that equal exuberance of life, and they could have traveled together. And now that you're older, you can look back at those things and laugh at them and talk about them, and the great grandchildren are around. I mean, that's what life is supposed to be about, right?
Yeah.
But we are very caught up in the stresses of things. One of the articles that I read says even with relationships of any kind, friendships in your life, intimate relationships, any kind of bond that you make with another human being is supposed to yield something to you. You being in somebody else's life is supposed to yield something to that person. Even if it's a relationship between employee and employer, work that attributes to the success of their business.
Right.
So you're still giving something unto them, and they are giving unto you a paycheck that helps the other things that you may enjoy or need in life. So when you're in a relationship,
It's supposed to be the same.
it's supposed to be the same, but people are saying that we get so caught up in making things work instead of actually making the relationship work and each other happy.
Correct. Which is sad.
It definitely is, and it makes no sense. Good morning. Welcome to Love Jones. It's Wednesday. It's Pet Peeve Day. What's your pet peeve with love and relationships today?
Morning, Candy and crew. JD here.
Good morning.
How's you doing today?
We're doing good. We're all right.
Well, you look like you're not doing fine on the radio.
Well, yeah, we look like we're doing fine.
You today.
We're okay. We are entertaining pet peeves
Well, you
with
know,
love and relationships.
I took the time and listened for the past 20 minutes because I wanted to go back down memory lane
Mm-hmm.
and come up with one or two that I had forgotten, and this one just surfaced in my mind.
Go ahead.
A lot of, and I know this applies to men and women because we're all human beings, but I want to speak to women today.
Uh-huh.
A woman is looking for a man who's got quality. A woman is looking for a man who's got stability.
Uh-huh.
A woman is looking for a man who's got the character to stick with her, stand with her, be with her through thick and thin. But the problem the woman has is that Mr. Man isn't the best looking apple on the tree. Why is it that a lot of women tend to choose men who they suspect or have heard of would abuse them? These good-looking dudes, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but these guys would abuse them, but they would not choose that man who may not be so good-looking, but he would honor and cherish them. Why?
Well,
Candy.
dang.
Can you give us
Kicking me under the
you,
bus.
you on that one today, Candy?
As we wait.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun,
Well, let me be
dun,
honest.
dun, dun.
Yeah, why?
Okay, I'll tell you me, and then I'll tell you others. I've dated a man before that made the crib creeper look like he could model for GQ. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now the reason I did that is because just that
That was
he
social-
treated me well.
That was a social experiment.
Definitely. He treated me well. He was respectful. He definitely appreciated me. But the problem that I had with that was, although all of those things were encompassed in that man, I was not attracted to him. And unfortunately, regardless of what all the storybooks tell you, that is one of the essential components within a relationship as well, especially an intimate one. So if I am to kiss you, if I'm to make love to you, if I'm to caress you, I must be attracted to you.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, the laws of attraction are very special. Someone that I may find not in the least or remotely attractive, someone else is going to have the best kind of reaction. So, that's why to each his own. But that's why that particular didn't work. It's not because he wasn't a decent man, but I was not attracted to him. Fair to him because he deserves to have someone that wants him, that desires him in every which way. Now, I can't say if that's what the issue is for a lot of women, because it makes no sense for me to be attracted to you sexually and the other components are missing.
Did you say that he wasn't or was good looking?
He was not good looking,
He was not good.
not by many standards.
I got you. And because of the fact that he wasn't physically good looking, you did not find him attractive.
No,
No,
she said.
no,
She
that's
said
not what I'm saying.
He was not physically good looking
I'm being
to
intentional
her.
with that question. Because
Um,
what I wanted to find out from you, Candy,
Uh-huh.
is what was it about him that was not attractive to you? Other than the look.
I think it's the looks, eh?
There were two things. There was the look. I'm an eyes and a smile person.
Right,
Okay.
All right.
Those are my things. Now, that's not to say that you have to have perfect teeth, but I just like, there's something that a smile does. And I like the light that a man has in his eyes. Sense of humor is a big thing. So those things are
Right.
tied in for me.
Right.
And there was just dead in the eyes. I mean, I didn't get that. And he was not particularly attractive. I like a clean cut kind of guy. He wanted to be like Grizzly Bear all the time. It was always that scruff kind of look. So
Right.
I decided to give the relationship an opportunity or to date because he was a good person. And I figured you can grow into attraction. That's what I believed at some point, and it can, but the attraction simply never grew for us, not for me. And so therefore, not just for me, but I think for me, knowing the way that I love and the way that I am when I'm attracted to a man, I felt as if he deserved that. And if I wasn't able to give that, then I was being dishonest. When he could fully find a woman that would be totally head over heels committed to that, he deserved to have that as a man.
So in effect, then the chemistry wasn't there.
No.
Gotcha.
No.
And see, that's the key thing, though. No matter how somebody looks, if the chemistry ain't there, it ain't there.
Right.
But you know,
I don't think chemistry is always tied to looks. Sometimes chemistry has a lot to do with other stuff.
Tied to looks.
Yeah. No.
If you really think about it, looks is really the mask of the soul.
Agreed.
When you take off all of those good looks, man.
Yeah. Sometimes there's nothing there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now,
I agree.
Let me give you a perfect example. Then I'll hang up on this note. I know of a situation some years ago where this particular female, this guy was very much in love with her, and he didn't have everything going.
Right.
Okay. Now he loved her for her.
Mm-hmm.
She was a very gorgeous-looking woman too, but she did not find him interesting. He was not a bad-looking guy, but some things he just didn't have at the time. She ended up getting involved with someone who she thought, in her mind, was, had it all together because he had the right kind of job, looks.
Right.
Well, they supposedly fell in love. They ended up getting married. 3 days after the wedding, the young lady found her husband in bed with another man.
And then there's that.
Mind you, she went.
Found her husband in bed with another man.
You heard right. Yeah.
JT,
all the way live.
JT, man.
Oh yeah, it's very real.
It is. You forget the story where we saw, and
No,
I thought
I
it was
didn't
a
know that
hoax,
story.
where she opened the room door and she threw the radio in. I thought it was a hoax, but they actually showed the article where she was arrested.
Yeah, she had to get locked
and
up.
she was locked up.
But see, I understand. The point I'm making here is she didn't take the time to get to know the character behind the looks, the character behind the good job position. She ended up losing out on someone who loved her for her, ended up getting caught up in that particular situation that messed her up mentally.
But the thing about it is, we have to realize that, again, like I said, according to all of the writings and all of that, people like Brad Pitt and George Clooney are some of the most handsome men in the world, and I don't find them remotely attractive.
Like people always talk about, oh, Halle Berry is so beautiful. I'm like, no.
She high, and I ain't hating, but I mean, she's okay.
Right.
But there are a lot of other women.
To me, I think
the chemistry and character doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of times it isn't just that, but then you have to realize a lot of people are still and what it is that they want and what they're attracted to. So a lot of times they go off of exactly what's skin deep. And so there's still a lot of learning to be done. A lot of people still are not at that place where they can truly appreciate, if someone has crooked teeth or they do have bad hair or whatever else it is. There's a lot of people that still haven't come to that place to understand that even though you have those things, there are other additives that make you
a beautiful person,
excellent mate and a beautiful person, like Dee said. So
haven't you all ever noticed when a person is good looking and they have a nasty attitude, they are one of the most
they become ugly,
unpleasant, right, to be around. But the opposite applies. Someone who may not be physically attractive, when they have a sparkling personality, they're one of the most beautiful people to be around, all because it's really what's on the inside.
Agreed, but you'd be around them.
Well, thank you for your time, folks. I'll keep on listening.
All righty. All right, JT, we appreciate it.
You guys on Top In Radio. Okay? Hear you more clearly online.
All right, JT.
Take care.
Thanks for
All
calling
right, bro. See you later.
my thing is, like, I mean, and I agree fully with what Jay says. I mean, a lot of people, I've met a lot of women, very beautiful women,
Yeah.
physically.
They're ugly on the inside.
But they have a nasty attitude. And once or twice you be like it's happened to me a few times. I'd be like, excuse me, sweetie, hey. And she swear I trying to come on down. I'm like, and I had to come into my ghetto. And I like, look, you don't want your panties. I just trying to tell you.
We're sticking to drawers, please.
Okay, you don't want your drawers. I said you just drop your money. Oh, but nah, I ain't all that. Pick up your money.
Yeah, but guess why she's like that? Because she always have that chase where people have told her it's because of her beauty, where you can get away with being nasty.
And it goes for the persons who don't see themselves as beautiful. You know, they have to go on the inside of the personality.
Hold on, you know Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Do you think she's
feel like a woman?
Do you think she's a beautiful woman?
She is.
You think so, Mike?
I think so. I mean,
she doesn't. Huh? She does not.
Yeah, a lot of people have body modification issues. A lot of people have.
She's like, I don't think that I'm beautiful. I hear people say it, but I look in the mirror and
I remember though she had issues. Her husband also was unfaithful to her.
He looked like
exactly a man. But I carry on. I said it. You didn't have to. It's Patty Day. Yeah, this is Love Jones on Global 99.5 as well as Facebook Live. Yeah, I getting there today, but I ain't pressing brakes.
Yeah, this morning like she been on this.
Yeah,
she has been going.
Walking
yeah.
like,
I asked Nate this morning. I said, "What happened? Me and you sleep together? You want to say morning?" I've been on that run all day. So yeah, watch out for Lady in Red. I be on that run. All right, say hey y'all. This is Keisha. I have 2 issues that irritate all hell out of me. Number 1, dudes hollering obscene crap. Example, I pulled up in traffic on Blue Hill Road by Mila Butler. Dude on the back of a work truck screams out, "Miss, as long as I have a face, you have somewhere to sit." What? I can't ride with my windows down no more. I actually have experienced that. I can't stand as a woman.
That's a nice pickup line.
When you get
she should have run to that door.
No, but listen what he's saying.
She should have said, "Look, come to the back of the truck, come ride with me."
Yeah. So that's 1. And 2, she says her other pet peeve with love relationships, men and women, is chicks who can't get in 7 relationships per year, but every 7 weeks they in love. I never felt this. Listen, I given Keisha my drive on. She gone with the wife. She gone with it. Wait, let me read that again.
Yeah, so read that again. That one.
Her second pet peeve is
I need a judge. I need
who can
for that one.
Who can get in 7 relationships per year, and every 7 weeks they in love and never, capital NEVER, felt this strong bond with anyone before. Girl, I feeling you. You ain't lying with that, you know. I swear.
Does she know persons like that?
Yeah, but
and the thing is she
no, but
know more than one person.
No, but that's like people. You ever see people? They are the biggest giver of advice with relationships and all that. Never been in a functional one in their life. All they loved and broke down twice. Twice, not once.
And the rest would come to pick
up. And the rest would come to pick up down. That's like the wrecker come to pick you up. That broke down. The wrecker would come for the wrecker. Flat tire. I know couple like that, and they always want to be the one to give you advice.
That's like a poor man telling you how to be rich.
What?
So what you have to do
is your money. Let me tell you where to put your money. Invest in the wife, and once you invest in the wife, still doing that gonna multiply by 9. What Rasta say? 50 go in the 100 goes in the 50 times. Listen,
well, you have to watch it over.
I'm saying. But I get what she's saying. I think we all know people that are that way. I don't think we sit here and we give advice and all of that, but we always tell people, you know, these are the opinions, and it comes from things that we've learned by a book as well as experiences, the psychological aspect. It has a culmination of a lot of different things. But honestly, you know, this is what it is. But we know people that are exactly that way. All right, so Brother H goes on to say, I can say that the average woman is attracted to things and ain't loyal to one man. But then again, who wants average?
What?
You heard that?
What?
I can say that the average woman is attracted to things and ain't loyal to one man. But then again, who wants average? So see, this is what I was talking about. So generally, what it's saying is the average woman is attracted more so to things and won't be attracted to just the one man. Wherever things are is where the attraction will lie.
Right.
And I don't think that's a fair depiction of every woman.
No, it's not.
No, because and to use the word average, that make it sound like
that's pretty much all across the board.
Right.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I think a lot of people have been burned. I think men have been burned equally to women when you date within the potential or that you see in a woman and they simply don't ever step apart because they don't want better for themselves. I think women have dated under potential, waiting for, someone to try and get better as far as the way that they view themselves, their job, the things, the place that they live, try to do better as a parent, whatever it is. And then sometimes people just don't want better for themselves. So you could think that they could be as grand and possible to have a future as you want, but if they don't think so, you do.
And that's my pet peeve. I despise people who always talk about, oh, I don't want to be like this, and I want to improve myself, and I want to do this, that, and the third. And when you try to help them, because the thing about improvement is it's change, and you have to be committed to the change within yourself so that it can be effective. And it's going to be uncomfortable for a while, but once you continue, you make it a habit, eventually it will become regular, it'll become normal, it'll become, but a lot of people, they say, oh, I want to change and I want to do this, I want to do that. You can help me? Yeah, man. Okay. And they do it for a week, going strong. Week 2.
You done but change?
Yeah.
Oh, that's me. I changed for 2 weeks.
Week 2.
I admit it.
It's
change hard.
It is, but sometimes we don't change longer than that because in actuality, we don't really believe that the change is necessary.
There you go.
Honestly, let's be real about it.
Who you doing it for?
That's it.
That's what it is.
That's what it is. I don't think it's necessarily that. And I agree with Mike in this instance. I think a lot of time what it is, we'll change right there to appease you.
Yeah.
Or for you to I take you seriously. And since you think this is what it is, let me try this. But in actuality, I really don't see nothing wrong with what I'm doing right now. I don't see nothing wrong with what's cracking. So I can revert back to
eventually I revert back to that.
Because the average and the sensible thinking person, if I'm doing this for this change for say the 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and it's actually bringing betterment to me, I probably can continue that. But if it ain't making no difference as far as I'm concerned, ain't no debt in my life, and ain't no change.
People that make up their mind about you.
Yeah, whether you change or not, they still tag you with what that used to be.
And that's
if you do the same thing a year down the line,
they can come back. Oh,
you won't change.
Right.
And that's exactly what it is. Whenever you make a change, it has to be for you as the individual.
Agreed.
People are gonna talk about your past. Let them do that. That has nothing to do with you.
Agreed.
Let them continue to bring up your past. Let them live there. You ain't live there no more. So continue moving forward. And for me, like, I've had people say things about me too, about my past. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. So why are you talking about it though? Because I ain't talking about it. So
some people just never let stuff go. No. At the end of the day, that's what it is.
I got a pet peeve.
What's that?
You ready for this?
You're tuned in to Love Jones right here on Global 99.5. You can like us as well as view us on Facebook. We just want to send a message. I just want to be clear because it's like somebody got to grip the edge. We're talking about pet peeves as far as love relationships, women and men, and their relationships. So what's your pet peeve?
And I think this is some ice and Bahamians, because that's my culture, where you date somebody, man and woman, date from a different culture.
Right.
A black person date a white person. A black person date somebody Spanish. And I see it a lot on the airport. People be like, but why he couldn't, or why she couldn't find somebody Bahamian, or why you have to go white, or why the white person gone black?
Yeah.
I hate that. Like
ignorance.
What does love have? Love is what?
Okay.
Love is restricted to your nationality.
What?
I'm going to be advocate for just a second. You looking like, go ahead. Because you could be wearing this yellow shirt just like me in a minute. Okay. Here's the thing. Hallelujah. All right. Here's the thing. We often talk about when people do things instead of just saying, okay, this is what you've done, and I'll label you in accordance to your action, right? We always talk about on this show trying to get past the surface and trying to understand the underlying aspects of things. So I agree with you. I think that's definitely negative, and I think that definitely pushes all of the nastier things that we talk about that needs to be changed in the world. But I've come to realize as well, when people say stuff like that, a lot of times that comes from a place of, I wish I'd scored that person. I wish I was. A lot of Bahamian women, when women say stuff like that, I don't know why.
Even men.
Men do it too, but I've seen people, for instance, you're in the food store and you hear people talking about another couple be pushing like the trolley or whatever, and you hear people say stuff like that. Well, what could he possibly see in her?
Yeah.
You hear people saying stuff like that, but let me translate. What that really means is, with his fine self, why he couldn't check up on me? Why he couldn't roll up on me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
With the age when I say the age difference.
But people complain about that too.
Yeah,
Let's be real about it.
Saying?
I think there are certain stereotypes and there are certain stigmas that go along. Women that date younger men are cougars. I mean, there's nothing, you can't say anything. That's what it is. And typically when you're in a cougar type relationship, as far as everyone else on the outside is concerned, the only thing that you guys could possibly have in common is sex. And I think that's just not fair to say. And I think the same can be said for men that date younger women. And I did say women, we're not talking about girls. Let's get it right.
Right, and that's why I say age
women,
difference.
right, because some people will hear that and they'll start, no, we ain't talking to y'all.
Right.
We're talking about men that date younger women. I don't think it's to say, oh, only thing he can find in her is sex. Sometimes a lot of these younger women are more mature than women in their 30s, late 30s, 40s. And to be honest, y'all gonna hate me for this, but a lot of times it's less baggage.
That's
sorry. And the same goes for men. Sometimes women date younger men because there's less baggage. And no, and we ain't talking about the sad who only want to play Xbox and want to be on Facebook. We're talking about men, actual men that are still about living their life, but they are still in a place where they're open-minded as far as relationships are concerned, to the place where they're not willing to still give themselves to you. And so a lot of times when you hear hateful stuff like that, it's, oh, I wish I could have landed me a younger man. Old decrepit looking self. I need to go find me some skin butter. Yeah, a lot of times that's what that is right there. Let's be
I see that a lot, especially where you see Bahamian men, because you tend to see a lot of Bahamian men are starting to marry women from South America.
Yeah.
So you see that a lot.
But can I ask you, as a Bahamian man, why do you think that is? Look at me like, Kenny, why you ask that? Let's be real about it. You
mentioned baggage.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, realistically, like I told people, I've lived in the US, so I've dated black, white, old, young, from different whatever. And I tell people all the time, in my dating experience, the most stress that I have ever encountered in my life
here it goes.
Is from Bahamian women.
I don't
I've dated women.
Why? What's so stressful about Bahamian women?
For most
more than American women?
Yeah.
You ain't dated.
I beg to differ, but I am sorry.
I did. Listen to me. I did it.
Sorry.
When I was in California, I had a girlfriend who was from San Bernardino. When I was living in California. When I was in New York, I dated a girl from Brooklyn. I had a girlfriend from Jersey. I had a girlfriend from Atlanta. So I've had a wide
variance.
Yes, of different women. I've dated Haitians, Jamaicans, white, old, young. I've dated.
Well, you've just been rainbow skipping, haven't you?
I've dated a few women, and so. And
that's so, like Snoop said, I had a few O's.
So I've had the experience, and like I tell my man, for me personally, I don't know if maybe the women that I've dated from the US, they probably just viewed me differently.
That's from San Bernardino, right? The population like 12, right?
No way. Stop that.
14. Sorry. Get it right.
Also like. But okay, like I had an incident with the girl from San Bernardino. She dropped me by her sister one evening. because she had some work to do. She worked for the postal service. She had some work to do, so she dropped me there that morning, like 7:00 in the morning. She dropped me there. Her sister's husband is from Barbados. That's where Rihanna is from, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's from Barbados. So she cooked breakfast. She gave him breakfast. She gave me breakfast. Breakfast was steak and potatoes, the potato squares, whatever they was, garlic vibes, baked up with choots, and I was loving it.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. And so she came, the girl from Tamarindo came and saw me eating breakfast. And she turned to her sister, she's like, excuse me, did you cook for him?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, I cooked breakfast for my husband and I fed him. She was livid because she had not had the opportunity to cook for me yet.
You stop eating the food?
Oh, stop eating what?
Oh,
Crazy.
okay, then. Just checking.
She was,
It had garlic wipes.
yeah, garlic wipes.
She was just married.
We were dating.
And she didn't cook for you yet?
We like I said, I lived in California. She lived in San Bernardino, so I would only get to see her like on weekends and stuff like that. But she got like really upset over the fact that her sister cooked for me before she did.
Now, the interesting part about this is I continually hear from Bahamian men that their pet peeve with Bahamian women is they've lost the act or the attitude of servitude.
Yes.
And that's, according to a lot of Bahamian men, that's the reason why they're now dating outside of Bahamian women as far as culturally is concerned.
Watch this.
Bahamian women don't have an attitude of servitude.
Now some women have a problem with islanders.
People have a problem with islanders.
No,
what
boy,
the
I
hell
ain't
you
got no
mean?
problem with islanders.
Boy, listen here. You ever hear but people from Nassau talk, but people from Freeport?
I from
Touch
Freeport.
me, brother. You understand what I'm talking about? I'm showing you. Because when I live there, I'm a Nassauvian, but when I live in Freeport, I listen to them talking and like,
Yes.
you know,
They think, but now some people think Freeport people are better. Like
they think that Freeport people think that they're better than.
Right.
But Freeport people also, man, listen, I used to work when I worked at the station over there. Nassau, you better put up all your things. Remember that song with Eddie Minnis? Nassau people Katif?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so there are certain stigmas that we attach on each other as Bahamian people. Bahamian people racist. I'm sorry to tell you.
No, yeah, I'm sorry.
And it's against our own most of the time.
Yeah.
We're guilty of it. We're guilty of it. But I think the thing that makes it more culpable when it happens with women that are multicultural, so to speak, the little American accent, you know, even if I'm cussing at you, it sounds a little more sexy than when Bahamians get at you. You know what I'm saying? No, but you was a special. You see what you got on? You special. Listen. So
put the finger down.
The lady says, "Yeah, women, get put over here."
Put the finger down.
And these people, I'll put you out. Oh,
you got a red, so
that's why I'll oust you.
You're all biggity.
Well, you see that?
In the purple body, eh?
You can start yours. So it says, "Sorry, y'all. This is the last one. Goodbye." This will show you got to be able to say what you got to say. Ready up so this guy next to me can hear this. I don't know if I'm supposed to read that, but anyway, I done read it down. Whenever someone says to me, or most men are like, wait, let me say that again. Whenever someone says to me, all or most men are alike, or vice versa, I tell them stop looking for a mate in an outhouse. Man, you want something different, but digging in the same place. Rat and roach look different, but you can find both of them in the outside toilet. I like this. Come on.
Listen to me.
I can start using that on you. I like that.
That's a quote. I need to put on a t-shirt.
I'm going back to it. And listen, she spelled turlet and with in parenthesis TERLIT.
Yeah.
So you gotta pronounce it
Properly.
and enunciate properly.
Yeah.
Turlet.
Yeah.
I agree, but that's what we were just talking about. Women that are complaining, all these men, they these hood dudes and whatever. Not all are like that. You keep going in the hood, so what you looking to find?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that in the hood there aren't educated men that are looking to do something, but they're also in the hood dudes. And if you continue to look for those kinds and date those kinds,
you continue to stay.
how you expect him to treat you like a proper man does?
If you continue to stay and hang out in the hood,
I want a
you
man
surround
that
yourself with
appreciates
that.
art. You going? I mean, you going to hang out at Area 6. I ain't gonna call the people them club name. But you go into these places, but you want a cultured man. You want a man that appreciates arts. You want a man that's this and
Do
that.
you appreciate these things?
That's what I'm saying. And not only I don't want a man who into sports, but you keep going to sports bars to meet men.
Oh, sports
Why
event.
do you suppose they're there? To watch sports, perhaps?
just maybe.
Just perhaps. I mean, if the wings ain't good, I would assume. So
the Rattlers, they going there for the Rattlers.
I agree. We continue to, and you hear women saying the same things. The men are like this and that and the next, but you keep crying about the cat that keeps coming to your door, but you keep putting the saucer of milk out there. Of course, they're going to continue to come. You keep complaining about men that all they want is sex, but you keep giving your sex up so easy.
You keep dressing like you selling.
Flesh. Oh yeah, I didn't even have a chance to get it out.
Well, I was thinking the
Flesh
same
peddling.
thing. I didn't want to say it.
Like, I mean,
But it is
it is
true.
what it is. Like you got women. Oh, I don't want, but put on some clothes then.
Don't talk to me like that. Have respect. But your nippy's just about out talking to me. Look up here, my face up here. But you're showing me them. You only got one face.
No
you got two of
lie.
them.
I met this girl the other day. She had tattoos right here.
Right?
So I asked if that's henna.
Yeah.
She's like, no.
The actual
She's like,
tats.
Yeah, I'm like, well,
But she can look for a job though. She can say she can't find a
why
way.
you put a tattoo on your face?
Right.
I know, just for right at the time.
You don't ask her where she went.
Notice.
No, I left.
Nowhere.
Mike
That's where.
say,
I didn't want to think I was interested.
Yeah.
Really. I didn't want to think I was interested.
No, and that's another peeve I have. I'm gonna have to wrap on that one, but that is actually one of my biggest peeves. People.
Mike say, I'm sorry. Mike is like,
no facial expression is what upset me.
Mike is like, no.
I didn't think I was interested.
No,
Like, seriously.
That's one of my biggest peeves. Like he was talking about when he was calling the lady to tell her that she had dropped something. People that take niceties for flirtatiousness or that you're interested. And not only did they just say that, they tell other people that.
Yeah.
You see her there, she want me because she said hello?
Because she smiled.
What the fuck? I can't help it. What the fudge? She showed me all of them. That kind of happens when I smile. Like I got craters on my face. I mean, it ain't just about you.
Get like Eddie Murphy. What the
fudge? I say, Frenchie said, what the family got here? What are you talking about? Like, we have to start reading so much into everything. And that's what causes people to get to a place where they don't want to be mannerly anymore. They don't want, because everything that is done along those lines are misread and misconstrued. And so it becomes very difficult to have a normal interaction with a man, an interaction with a woman, because she's concerned you chase him tail, and as far as he's concerned, you think he rolling up on you. So you understand what I'm saying? So it makes it very difficult for people to just be people. Mm-hmm. So, it really does make it very difficult. Charlene, yeah, I think we've kind of aired some stuff.
Well, that's it. That's it.
And go fast, right? I know, because I finished. Maybe we'll make Wednesdays our pet peeve day.
Yeah.
We'll start that. We'll take a day of the week where we just get to kind of vent, and we allow other people to vent and say the things that's on your mind.
Miss Keisha, yeah, she need to.
Yeah, I like her. She's drop it dead hard, like them garlic potato wives.
Yeah.
Let's put them out there. I like it a lot. He's an official but unofficial Love Jones cast member. We like it a lot. Man, we going. Pet Peeve Wednesday, Hump Day. That's how we're dropping it today. You've got some peeves. Go ahead and put them out there. Put them on our Facebook page, or go ahead and WhatsApp at 812-1787 or 431-8497. That's us. Y'all have a great day, but make sure you lock it in tomorrow. It's going to be another great conversation. But in the mouth of D, because we ain't got time for no more nugget.
We gonna
Boom. We gone.
You've been listening to Love Jones. Catch it weekdays at 11 a.m. sharp. See you next time.
Global 99.5 FM reminds our listeners that the views and opinions expressed on the show are those of the host and guests and not necessarily the opinions of the owners of Global Communications Network.